The country that doesn't exist, but has its own army, currency, and passport. Imagine a country with its own government, its own military, its own money, that literally no other country in the world recognizes as real. No UN seat, no Olympic team, no spot on Google Maps, but 450,000 people live there. Right now, today. This is Transnistria, and it might be the strangest place on Earth. Tucked between Moldova and Ukraine, Transnistria is a thin strip of land about the size of Rhode Island. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, most of its territories became new countries. Moldova was one of them, but a small region on the eastern bank of the Dniester River refused to go along. They wanted to stay Soviet, literally. So they declared independence, fought a brief war against Moldova, and just kind of stayed. Moldova never took it back. The world never recognized it. And Transnistria just kept existing anyway. Walk into Transnistria today, and you'll see statues of Lenin still standing proudly in the capital city. The Soviet hammer and sickle is on their flag, the last flag in the world to still carry it. They have their own currency, the Transnistrian ruble, which is worthless everywhere else on Earth. They have their own passport, which no country accepts as valid travel documentation. And yet, people are born there, grow up there, fall in love there, and die there, in a country that technically doesn't exist. So how does a ghost country survive financially? One word: Russia. Russia has been quietly subsidizing Transnistria for decades, providing cheap gas, financial aid, and keeping around 1,500 troops stationed there. Why? Because Transnistria is essentially a chess piece, a way for Russia to keep pressure on Moldova and prevent it from moving too close to the European Union. There's also a massive Soviet-era steel plant called Sheriff, which basically functions as a state within a state, running supermarkets, a football club, a TV station, and a gas station network all at once. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Transnistria became extremely tense. It shares a border with Ukraine. Explosions were reported near military sites. There were fears Russia might use it as a second front. Moldova, watching nervously, has been accelerating its push to join the European Union. Transnistria is now more isolated than ever, squeezed between a country at war and a country sprinting toward Europe. And still, it just exists. Unrecognized, unbothered, unresolved. Transnistria is proof that the world is far stranger and more complicated than any map shows you. There are places operating in the gaps between countries, between history and the present, between war and peace.